Hey everyone, it's Ryzen.
And Liz.
Welcome to the new season, 2024 season, where we're going to lose most games, in all likelihood. Anyway, get the season opener. It's Patriots at the Bengals, because the Bengals came in last place last year, so they're our easy team. Yeah, it's going to be a rough year. Anyway, go over the injury list. City So didn't participate. Obviously, he's not going to play. I don't know why he hasn't ruled out already, frankly. I don't know how he didn't blow his ankle out. It didn't look good when he left. It was a non-contact injury. He said he thought he popped the thing, which means apparently he didn't, but that means something serious happened, so I would expect that to linger for a while. And considering Strange is on the pup, it's not really good. Not that Strange is that good a player, but I mean, your alternatives are even worse. So unfortunately, their line is already weak, and now it's weak in the interior as well as the outside, as well as the tackle position, which is not good. Limited participation. You had Antonio Gibson with a hip, Victorian Lowe with his abdomen. Sadly, he's their best tackle right now, other than Owenwu, but Owenwu they want to play at guard, obviously. But, yeah, it's not good. Josh Uche with his foot, which is also not good because you traded away Judon. The Bengals, Jamar Chase has a rest day today, which is Thursday. Although he's also dealing with an injury he's coming off of. I don't think he played much in the preseason, if at all.
I don't know if he did or not. I didn't follow.
I know he's been banged up. Higgins has a hamstring injury. Those things always linger. He's also on his the tag. So who knows how motivated he is to play, because he wanted a contract, so who knows. He's going to get a payday. Does he want to, risk an injury? Like, how hard does he actually play? Who knows? Their tackle, Amarius Mims, has got a pectoral injury. Chris Jenkins with his thumb. Akeem Davis-Gaither had a rest day. And for the Patriots, they had full participation from Hunter Henry with his foot injury, assuming he'll play. Dietrich Wise with his hamstring. Anthony Jennings with his wrist, who's going to be obviously playing a lot this year. O'Shane Ximenez with his ankle, and Jonathan Jones with his hamstring. And the Bengals, Joe Burrow with his wrist and his right wrist, and Jermaine Burton with his toe. Obviously, Burrow's coming back from that bizarre thumb injury, so who knows how good he's going to be right off the bat. I guess if you're going to play the Bengals, the good news is you want to play them week one, because they tend to be one of the teams that start slow. So, and they were bad against the run last year, so the Patriots do have a path to potentially keep the game close. Run the ball effectively.
But are they going to be able to run the ball effectively with these third and fourth stringers on the line, is the question to me.
The Bengals were like 28th against the run, so they'll probably have some success, but it's going to be, the secondary going to hold up against Chase and Higgins? I don't know.
They're both banged up. I think they'll do fine.
But I don't see them winning this game. I can see it being much closer than people think. I mean, I know the Patriots are like 9.5-point underdogs, which I think is ridiculous.
I don't.
I think it's ridiculous given just the matchup itself. This is actually one of the better matchups for the Patriots because the Bengals have struggled against the run, and because the Bengals start slow, which is saying something when this is probably one of your more winnable games, which is not good for your record. I mean, obviously the Bengals are like a top 10 team, but they typically start slow for some reason.
So do the Patriots usually. In their good years.
In their prime they did, yeah. They usually got better as the season goes on. The Bengals are pretty much the same way. By the end of the year, they're one of the best teams in the league. But anyway, I would expect them to run the ball a lot. Throw out a play action, passing.
See how Jacoby fares.
I mean, Jacoby's just there until he either A, gets injured and then May comes in, or he's there until the line is functional enough to actually play Drake May.
Right. A lot of people think they want to see Drake in like October.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, guys. Like, stop having high expectations.
Well, he'll probably come in at some point, but I mean, I wouldn't expect it full. I certainly wouldn't expect it this month.
Frankly, if they were smart, they wouldn't play him at all.
I mean, I would redshirt him for the whole year with that line, but
Yeah, I would too.
if you're gonna play him, I mean, you gotta then play him at the end of the year when it doesn't matter,
Yeah,
or like in blowouts or something.
right. Put him in for the heck of it.
I mean, obviously the guy's good enough to start right now, but there's nothing to work with. I mean, we also got to see how good these receivers are. Polk is the big one we got to see. I don't know how much playing time Baker will get, but I'd like to see what he can do, what Thornton can bring to the table now that he's bigger.
Right.
And who's the other guy? Douglas? Yeah, Douglas. I don't know what they're going to do with Bourne. He's on the pup, but they'll probably trade him at some point.
They've tried to trade him multiple times.
I know
and
they have.
Nobody's taken it.
They want to trade him, which the guy's older. I mean,
It's understandable. He tore his ACL or whatever, and he's at the age where he
He's just older.
starts to slow down. Yeah.
And they're rebuilding. I mean, you got room for a guy that's older on a rebuilding team? Not really.
Yeah. Besides KB, everybody else is young.
So hopefully Polk is actually at least a number 2 receiver, and hopefully they work out Baker's drop issues and he becomes a really good receiver. So that's the plan anyway. That's the hope.
There's not much else to say.
But yeah, I wouldn't expect them to win the game. I would expect, might be close for half the game, but I expect the Bengals will probably run away with it by the time in the fourth quarter or something. But
The other thing to watch out for is our kicker. They booted finally Mr. Tank Commander off the team, so Joey Sly's the kicker.
yeah, he's much better. He's actually been
He'll
significantly
probably
better.
kick the ball a lot, I would imagine.
Yeah, well, I mean, they don't have a great offense, so I expect their offense will be better than last year, but I mean, it almost has to be
Yes, it has to be.
by default
Yes.
with how bad it was. But whatever. I think that's good. Not much to say. We'll do the recap after the game, of course. So yeah, this is Ryzen.
And Liz.
Thanks for watching, and it's gonna be a long year,
Just like last year was.
but at least there's some hope in the future this time.
Maybe.
Maybe. Take care.